Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Myth, a Frozen Tale. This is an animated short that has a very different origin and a kind of a different purpose than it was originally intended. This is from 2019. It's 13 minutes long. It's actually much less because there's a lot of end credits that take up a good chunk of time, so it's probably under 10 minutes. That said, it starts out as a kind of a behind-the-scenes documentary that explains why this exists the way it does. This was originally meant to be a VR experience, like an Oculus virtual reality goggle kind of thing, and that's originally the way it was meant to be seen. But I suppose there was enough demand from fans to go, hey, you know what? Or from creators to go, let's make this available for everybody to see this interesting story. Get it out to the masses on Disney Plus. So they give us a little explanation, a little background as to how the story came together and why it exists and who was involved, and then it goes right into the story. However, do not expect to see Anna, Elsa, Olaf, and the rest, because this is not about them, technically. I'm ranging a little bit into spoiler territory, but there's not a whole lot to spoil. I really can't tell you anything if I don't say if I can't talk about anything at all. Everything. Just go with me. If you don't want to know anything about it, go watch it. And then come back and I'll talk to you about it. Because a lot of this stuff I'm talking about might be it's what I got out of it. It seems like a logical conclusion, so we'll see. This is telling about the myth of the elements that exist in the world of Frozen. You kind of ever wonder why some people have magical abilities? Where does Elsa's abilities over ice and snow and everything else come from? And how is she connected with it? And we get a taste of that in Frozen 2, where we get to kind of see the kids' origins and Elsa's origin especially. And you get to see the conflict between the different creatures, like the rock trolls and that mysterious swirly deer that was teasing Elsa onward on her journey. Where does all that come from? That wind too. That wind that was sort of just flowing through there. Not calling Pocahontas this time around, but it's the color of the wind. She was, messing with Elsa, or it was messing with Elsa. So you get to see all the elements as explained to a child in a bedtime story by their parents in a time that looks like it probably took place. It's just a peasant's home, but probably took place in a time before Anna and Elsa existed. And so you can draw conclusions as to how everything is connected and why everything that happened in the two Frozen movies so far were very important, were a huge change for reality itself within Arendelle and the world beyond, as Elsa came in contact and came to be better connected with who she was and the elements that surrounded her. So, a little bit of canonical background mythology, hence the name. It's not going to be, it's all about magic. It's all about, it's like an old world tale that you would hear, in pagan times, where this element and this element, they all worked in harmony. Well, of course, something always goes wrong, and you can guess who's to blame, usually. So, so yeah, it's a neat little story. I think it probably looks astounding in VR. So I suggest that if you have an Oculus or some other type of VR thing and that this is available to you, I'd say give it a shot. Probably watch it this way here first. If you already have Disney Plus, it's free. And then give it a shot and go, oh, well, that was kind of neat in VR. Like I said, it's probably not even 10 minutes long, so it's not a huge investment in your time. So I'd say check that out, especially for a Frozen fan. The music is beautiful. The visuals are astounding. It's a very limited color palette during the storytelling period, but it adds to its vibrancy to make it more interesting. Anyway, beyond that, I'm going to pick tomorrow's episode already for you, not randomly, because tomorrow is the premiere of the 2023 live-action remake of The Little Mermaid, which, of course, is a remake of the old Hans Christian Andersen story, so quit complaining about remakes. It's a remake of a remake. Not even an accurate remake, the original one from 1989. Yeah. Red-haired mermaids just having happy endings. No, that's none of that's how it works. And it's, but that's, it's Disney, and they can do the stories the way they want to bring joy and happiness and grumpy incels to their knees. Joy and happiness to children, grumpy incels to their knees. So anyway, tomorrow we'll be watching The Little Mermaid, the 2023 edition, which premieres on Disney Plus tomorrow. And I'll see you back here. I'll probably watch this in a few hours because midnight. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you back here tomorrow with The Little Mermaid 2023 on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. See you then.